Hello, this is Running Robert, and today we are playing the Dyson Sphere Program. So we are going to be playing this game for a little bit of a series until we can take off to the other planets, and then we can kind of see where we're going from there. Dyson Sphere Program is pretty much like Factorio on steroids, but without the biters. So pretty fun game overall. What we're going to be doing is just going to be playing a simple playthrough. If you are looking for like advancedness, I am not the person to be going to for this. So that's what we're going to go. But we're just going to have a good fun time and relax and kind of get the game going from there. So let's go ahead and get a new game. And we're just going to go ahead and start as a normal area. No big deal. Kind of go from there. So the game itself is pretty gorgeous overall. So flying through space and having fun.
To the actual universe. You may find it's different from our homeland. Should you be able to adapt to the laws of physics in a short time, I am your advisor and will help you through this mission.
Okay.
Everything here is yours. As one of Cosmo and the pioneer of the Dyson Sphere Program, you will explore this cluster step by step. By using the resources here to construct the Dyson Sphere to provide energy for the center brain to maintain homeland, starting from scratch. I have chosen a designated planet for you to start the mission, which has necessary resources for initial development. Now please drive the space capsule to the planet.
Okay. When he says drive the space capsule, I'm just heading for this planet. Pretty much when you do a normal game, you start the same. You start a game over a gas giant. So this is nice. It has 2 moons. That's going to really help me with building and development for sure. So we are going to go ahead and land on is Pi 3?
Now you are about to reach the designated planet.
Whoop, no, bye. Don't worry, you will always land. You don't have to hit it every time. Okay. Ooh, I already see some good stuff in this area. Oh yeah, this is a very nice starting area. Okay.
This is Icarus, a lightweight industrial mecha with powerful functionality. You can use the arrow keys or right-click on the destination to control its movement. In this mission, you will manipulate Icarus to travel beyond the stars and create miracles. Now try to recycle the space capsule. Right-click on it to recycle.
Okay, so what I've done really here is just kind of select all the stuff in the area, and by clicking shift and going, you can pretty much just grab it all. Just to kind of clear my starting area a little bit. Let's go ahead. And then we'll get that space capsule. I think this is a really nice spot to land, because I got iron, though not a huge amount. I got copper.
You can use the same operation to collect resources, such as trees, gravel, etc. In the meantime, hold down shift and right-click to give a series of commands.
Stone and coal. So it's a pretty good area.
After recycling the space capsule, click the inventory button in the lower right corner of the screen to open the cabin to view them.
Okay, so we want to be the inventories right here. It kind of shows what we have at the moment. We have some stone, some plant fuel, some wood, stone, titanium. Really nice. Very rare ore. Go figure, got lucky there.
You can
and
hold
other
down
stuff.
mouse middle button drag to rotate the angle of view, or slide the mouse wheel to zoom in and out.
I can see I got more copper over here and more coal over there. So pretty decent start. Okay, so
Yet you have not unlocked the construction menu, which will be done automatically when complete any technology research. Click the technology tree button at the bottom right of the screen to open the technology tree and activate a research.
okay, so we'll click on that one first. That's going to allow us to do mining and power, which is 2 things that we will desperately need. The tree is very huge, which goes all the way to the end here with the Dyson Sphere. Okay, great. So I needed to build a couple things to get it. I need 10 of those. So if I go to this replicator menu, I go to items, I can build 5 of them, or I can build 2 of them times 5, so it's 10. So we can produce all of them, and you'll see as they're getting produced, we will be running out of smaller stuff in the inventory. But this is what we need to start with, so it's no big deal. You've done a good job clearing my area for the moment for my first couple buildings. Excellent.
You have created a mining machine to achieve ore collecting automation. Pick it up from the inventory, or select it on Gathering of Construction menu to build it.
One, I can pick it up from the
You
inventory.
can use the R key to rotate the mining machine for covering more veins. The more veins covered, the faster the ores will be gathered. If you want to ignore grid snapping, try holding down the Shift key.
Okay, so I can grab it here, and I can rotate, and I'm going to try to get... Oh, let me throw that off for a second. Try to get as much as I can in there. Go ahead, go here. And let's see, here I can pick up 4. I can't quite get 6 there. Well, it looks like we're going to be going for 5. So let's go ahead and get that going.
One of your production facilities is not powered. You need to keep it within the power coverage area and supply it with power facilities in order to maintain its normal works.
Okay, so we have one of these guys, so we're going to put him right here.
Insufficient required items. You can click the replicator button at the bottom right of the screen to open the panel and manually replicate these items.
Okay, we go here. We have our first milestone.
You have established your first power grid. Not all power facilities has its power supply area. Use the Tesla tower to extend the area of the power grid.
Like I said, I can use Tesla to get a little bit further if I needed, but what I need first is more of these. And right now I can't build them. If I click here, you can kind of see what you're short in. I am short ore, so let me do that again so you guys can see it. For buildings, tells me I'm short here. I click here, tells me I'm short here, tells me I need to make that. Okay, so, well, it's a good thing I have mining going on. We can take all of that from there. And let's go ahead and build another one, or 2. And then, of course, if you click here, you will use processes as you go on through here, so sometimes it's not quite accurate when you're using stuff up. Always kills me when I'm trying to build stuff. Okay. You can see here, we are short by 3 of these, and this time we're short of copper. So we were going to go over here anyway. We were going to build this copper guy. So we have 4, 5, 5. Perfect. Okay, and then let's see. Can we actually build one of these? We can't. So at the moment, let's build another tower here to get this energy done. And you can see I can energize it barely. There you go.
You have done building the first power transmission facility, Tesla Tower. It can carry out short-distance wireless power transmission and expand the power supply area of the power grid. Click on it to view the current power grid information.
Okay. Look here. It's... We're using power. Power load for our electricity is about 70%. This one's maybe a little bit lower. Let's grab that. And now we can actually build 3 of these. Let's go ahead and get that started. Up here is going to be the time of total replication, so about a minute. But while we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and I want to set up this guy because coal is going to be very important for us pretty much in the whole game. So I want to see if I can get as much as I can. Ooh, 7's a good one. Okay. Right now there's no power for it. Right now, this lack of power. So, come on, where's my, still 20 seconds. Okay. Grab that from that guy. So we now have copper and iron, extras of them. There we go. Go ahead and we can get him going there. And we can actually go ahead and we can just move him right there. Okay. Great. So now everything is working. We have one more up there for stone, which... Oh. Okay. Mecha core. So this is now having a lack of fuel. So I can grab items from my inventory that can help me. So the trees can give me fuel. This plant fuel can also give me fuel. If you kind of go to the area, if it will give you fuel, it will tell you. So this is only about 105 megajoules for all of that. I have 3 of these hydrogen fuel rods, which are 54 megajoules. So pretty good there. And then anything else that can do it. Obviously, this is why I set up this almost immediately, because as we probably know, oops, wrong one to go with. Try it again. Coal is a really great source of energy. Okay, so I got the basics met up. So let's see what else we can do for research. Yes, upgrades. So there are also upgrades. This will pretty much upgrades for your mech. So you can do the universe exploring, which is able to view veins distributed on the planet. 2 is on the whole system. 3 is within 6 light years. 4 is everybody. But each one, as you see, goes up from 10 blue, which is not hard to make, and we'll be making those soon, to everything else. To doing stuff for like the mecha core, so this unlocks more energy for us. Good to have at the moment. Let's go ahead. We can grab these guys out. And kind of energy is very important. Go to the build menu, items. And we can just go ahead and just build them all. It's gonna take some time. There we go. Okay. While we're doing that, while we're doing that, we can grab more of these. I think I grabbed way too many, but that's okay. It's pretty simple to do. Let's see what else we have. Do we have our other mining machine at the moment? No, but I can build it. A little behind, but yep. Let's go ahead and build that so we can get this stone going. And then, of course, more power towers. So let's just go ahead and get all 4. Great. Like I said, we have a nice little base going here. I got my coal. I got my iron. And soon I'll have stone. Let's go ahead, go here. Where is it? There we go. So now we're going to start building this. And you're going to start to see those kind of go away. Once we get them, we'll be able to do our energy. Then after that, we can look at the next technologies we have. One, we have logistics. Super helpful. This is going to be my conveyor belt system. Metallurgy, which is going to be making a lot of the smelters. So I'll be using that to like make pretty much these. Research. Basic assembler, so I can actually make the basic components. Fuel storage. And then high efficiency plasma controls. Don't need those yet. And then electromagnetic drive will help me with motors. You can kind of see based on what I need, I will pretty much have to start with these guys based on what they are using. So what you can do is we can go ahead and we can get these guys all measured up there. Okay. Okay, so now we need 10 of these and 10 of these. Let's go ahead. It's still building that at the moment, but we can go ahead and I need 10 of these, so that's simple enough. And I'm gonna need 10 of these. So let's go ahead and get those going. We're just gonna build a little bit more. So about a 2-minute quarry for it at the moment. But while we're doing that, let's go ahead and set up stone. Okay. Let's see if we can set up. Oh, can't quite make it between the two. Let's kind of make it a couple more towers. So right now we have 2 power grids here, but like I said, it's operating at 50%. And then this power grid, not too far to operate, is operating at 8. So plenty of power to go. Okay, so let's get this going. This will be here. And then, like I said, we can do the final connection right there. Okay. And now we have 1 total power grid that does about 1.5 megawatts. And right now we are not using that because all of these guys are full. So as I empty them, see if I can empty them all at full capacity. You can see that I'm very close to the top of my power grid at the moment. So we can go ahead and make another one of these. And come on. There we go. Another one of these. Okay. This is going to be ugly to begin with, but now you can see, now you've almost doubled the power. We're in good shape. All of these are in good shape. We're doing our first research for belts. So that's where we are going to start. Almost there. Perfect. Okay. So you can see we need more of these guys. Another 10 of them. Go ahead and get them. 80 seconds. But we have our first buildings is these belts. Belts are extremely useful because it gives us the sorters too, which makes us be able to put stuff into containers, which is super nice. Okay. So yes, so obviously
You have received the sorter and the conveyor belt, which can achieve full automation now. Use the conveyor belt to transport the piled up ores from the mining machine, and the sorter can deliver the ores from the conveyor belt to the smelter for automatic smelting.
first automation. Okay. And they didn't actually give us any of those, huh? So let's go ahead and build one of those at the moment. 2 of those. So you can see my first ore is coming on the line. Ah, wonderful. Got some arc smelters going. Okay. So what we can do here, build one.
You built a smelter, which can smelt basic materials, such as iron ingots and copper ingots automatically. While you want to make the raw materials and products get in and out of it autonomously, you need to use sorters and conveyor belts.
So you see I'm just kind of blasting production right now. So one, we can connect him into here. So what this will do now.
You have a building without recipe set. Please set the recipe you want. After selecting the recipe, you can use the less than key to copy the recipe and the greater than key to paste the next building that needs to set the same recipe.
You could. Okay, first though, we need power. So you see I've gotten all my research done nice and quick. Or what I can do. Let's go ahead, we're going to build this in there so we can kind of get our first recipes. I just want that to produce there. So you can see that's going to be taking 1 from the line. Producing copper.
After selecting the recipe, you can use the less than key to copy the recipe and the greater than key to paste the next building that needs to set the same recipe.
You could. Okay, so now obviously I need more conveyors. So these can fit up to 50 at a time. So not terrible. Of course, like I said, when you're starting, this is kind of really all you're starting. We can't actually make a research lab. I don't want to build right now. I'm gonna make me build it. We'll get there in a second. Okay. So you can see when that fills up with 100, it'll stop going. You can check my power grid. Power grid is perfect. Of course, next thing I want to do is kind of work this second one. We're about to make our belts now. Okay. And we can make him. And he's like, I need power. And I'm like, you do. Actually, we can go ahead and connect him over here. There we go. Great. So now we have our iron bars. We have our copper bars. Both pretty important. Like I said, we'll keep the operation small at the moment. It's not a big deal. So, let's get research. So the next research, obviously, we can do smelting. Requires blue research, blue research, blue research. You get the idea, pretty much. Maybe these don't. Nope, everything does. Wonderful. Okay, so everything now needs this research. So we need to make cubes. What do cubes need? So we need two things to make them. We're going to need these magnetic coils, and we're going to need circuit boards. Okay, well, it's not so bad. So we already have those guys, so let's go ahead and we already have one of these made. Let's go ahead and make a very basic little machine over here. Let's make it over here, because we'll have a little bit more space to go. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and connect it here. And then what we're going to do with this guy is we're going to also connect him over here. Like I said, I wanted to make circuit boards here. So I need 2 copper and one of those. Now we're just going to move him over there. And then you actually have to put stuff to get into it. So you will be going through a lot of sorters. I don't have any circuit boards right now. Let's see if I can grab 100 of each to make some. There we go. We're just going to go ahead and make 10. I got plenty of space. Oh, run a little bit low on power here. Oof. So when you run out of power, this is pretty much what happens. Do I have any coal? Nope, I have stone. Lots of stone. No coal. So it's good not to get trapped without power for sure. There we go. Ooh, calm me up. Okay, to help me not do that again, what we're gonna do is, let's see. I need more of this. Okay, gotta wait 20 seconds. I want to move a coal box much closer to where I'm gonna go. There we go. Almost there. Okay. I have a storage box. We can go ahead and we can connect it all there.
You can now click the planet thumbnail button in the lower left corner of the screen, or press the M key to try the planet view mode.
Okay, so while he's doing that, this is our planet.
In the planet view mode, you can hold down the middle mouse button dragged, rotate the angle of view, and hold down the right mouse button, drag to roll the angle of view. Press N key to point to the front to the North Pole.
So we can see kind of
In the
our...
planet view mode, slide the mouse wheel to enter the star map mode.
We'll do that in 1 second. So we get basic information like it's water, the orbit, stuff like that. We can see that there's more reserves over here for what I need. So we got a nice little starting area. and dark side of the moon. And then if we continue to slide out, we get the rest of the planet. But right now, we can't really see other stuff. We can just kind of look. So we know that this is another satellite, but it is currently unreachable because we don't have that kind of technology. So we can press escape to go back and escape to go back. This will need a little energy, but now pretty much all my coal is going to get put in there, which is much better because I am kind of working over in this area. Okay, so where were we? We were actually connecting stuff out. And then producing these guys. Okay. Oops. And you see here, I connected this a little far away. Not a big deal, but you can see this is now producing these, which is what I needed. Okay, so what else? I needed something else, unfortunately, for this technology. And it was this. So I need to actually make basic materials and copper bars. Let's go over here. So we're going to get another smelter going. There it is. I'm going to put it on the other side. And here, instead of the bars, we're going to hit this. And put stuff into there. But right now, out of the power range of everything I had. So my power grid's okay, just don't have enough power. Let's go here. Let's go ahead and build 5 of these. Only a 4-second queue. At the same point, I need another smelter over here. Just grab him. Takes a little bit more. Go ahead, let's put him right here. This will cover everybody. There we go. Oh, you see that's already made 20, so we're already in good shape with that. Big thing, of course, make sure you don't waste your production. This is producing about 150 a minute. This one is only producing 40 a minute, so it's only taking 1 a minute. This one's 60, so right now 1 is good enough to handle 2. I'm going to assume that this is going to be the same way. So let's go here. Okay. We're going to keep these a little bit closer than the other ones. Again, we're going to produce bars. And then 1 more of these, which we can't make at the moment. But we will go over here. Make another assembler. Wait the 2 seconds that we need for it. So we can do 2 things. We can just auto connect if we want. Just decent enough. Nope, too close. Can't do that, so we're going to dismantle that guy. We're going to put him a little bit further away. We'll put him right here. Okay, so we'll kind of move him over there. Right now, lack of items, so more conveyors. A lot of the stuff, like I said, you will make in huge amounts later. We can go ahead and grab some of that. I'm actually going to grab this is already bars, so we don't need this. We can just connect over there. There we go. So what we're going to do, connect here, and we can actually just do a connection like that. And then like this, the same way, we're going to go into here. Do a couple connections. And here we said that we're going to build, I believe it's magnetic coils. Okay, so good start. Let's build a couple more of these. I need a lot. Let's just go ahead and knock it out. At the same point, we can kind of take these bars because we're going to need them. Okay, the next step is actually building this guy. So for the moment, he's just gonna be built right here.
Matrix Lab. You can use it to make super matrices or research technologies that require them to unlock. The super matrices are the source code of the center brain for maintaining the home world. You can upload as many super matrices to the center brain as possible. You can be benefit to unlock more actual world technologies by operating the home world simultaneously.
Okay, so one, you can make that connection there. So my little guys, they move pretty slow, unfortunately. So we don't want to give them that far to go. Okay. So we're gonna move over here so they can kind of go a little quick. And of course, we always will need these. Always need conveyors. Okay. Also need power. We can move that right to there. Yeah, we only have 10 seconds left, so I think we're in pretty good shape. We're going to make blue. Again, we're going to put this stuff in. And we are starting to make our first blue cubes. And we're going to store our blue cubes. Awesome. Okay. Sweet. So, we now have a basic base built. I got pretty much some copper, some iron, basic materials and research. So now I can actually start to do more research opportunities. So obviously the first thing I want to do, I want to know what's on my home planet. So we're going to go ahead and grab those 10. So research can either be done in these, or they can just be used to create them. So you kind of need doubles if you need to, but you can see we are doing this is knocking out nice and quick. And this is nice and wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. So now
You have unlocked the universe exploration. Now you can click the details display button in the lower right corner of the screen to open real-time distribution details of the ore veins.
oh, you can see I'm a little weak on the power grid when it's fully loaded. But we're going to deal with that in a little bit. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the planet view. And here I can see everything that is on this planet. So I have 3 million iron, 1.5 million copper, 4 million stone, 9 million coal. I've got some crude oil, wind and solar, construction area, all that kind of stuff. So we have something really awesome here. Okay. Like I said, however, I need the universe too to be actually look at my other planets in this area. I can't make it to them anyway, but okay, so let's go ahead. There we go. Okay, so now we're back. You've been seeing my grid has been flipping out a little bit. So I'll go ahead and get some more of that stuff. We can pick up more of both of these because we will need it. And let's see, we'll build a little power station over here. We're not really using this area very much. This is water down here, so this is not an area I'm probably going to build onto. So let's go ahead, keep these nice and close. So we can turn power off if it is distracting, but now you can see should be acceptable. Another 3.6. Like I said, you can kind of see this is like the end of a peninsula. We should be in decent shape, but you can see I'm probably running out of power again. So let's go ahead and let's grab some coal. 3, 4. And 2, 3, 4. And now I have a lot of energy. So something I don't have to worry about. Super nice. We can grab our extra cubes. Let's go to research. So we have level 2, which is 200, which at the moment, not really worth it. But I can do stuff like increasing my speed, more research, more drones, stuff like that. I think we're good for the moment. We're going to continue to work on technologies. So we really don't need water pumps at the moment, so we can pass on that. Really don't need any of this at the moment. Engines would be nice. What do we have? Thermal power. So actually being able to use my coal for stuff. We're going to go ahead and activate that. Going on. Semiconductors don't really need. And yeah, we could do I can't speak steel, but at the moment we're pretty good. I have 40 of those. It's really nice because we do have all this coal over here. We have plenty of coal. So let's go ahead and we can look at something a little bit more energetic. As you can see, everything is working wonderfully. So yeah, so I think we are going to leave you at this moment. This is pretty much the initial base setup. So what next we're going to be looking at is kind of going from there and continue to go over UI and continue to look at the game. So I hope you guys will join me at that point. So hey, thank you for watching, and I hope you're having a wonderful day.